tell you the name of the council people that we work with. They ask us. Right now. We sit in Manhattan because they want us to help them with the stop the gun violence in New York City. So when y'all say they don't know us, that's cap.
Hey, Cap, check this out, bro. I can go on my motherfucking Google Maps, right, and put in Muslim mosque, and it's gonna tell me right where to go.
Muhammad Mosque. Number whatever, 7, 8, 27, 19.
I don't give a fuck where I'm at. But what I'm saying is,
if you go on Google,
hey, Cap, we ain't ready. Hey, bro, our people ain't ready for that, and I'm gonna tell you straight up, homie. And I fuck with you. If they some shit like that happen, I'm gonna personally have a squad, and while they targeting us, we gonna target you niggas, bro. I'm gonna get on some penitentiary shit, cause you niggas is out of line, and you gonna want to think about the overall, bro. Our people ain't ready for that shit, homie.
There's a saying that goes, there is no honor among thieves. There's another one that says, if you lay down with dogs, you'll get up with fleas. All praise to Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And I don't really have the title. I think the title of this video would be, This is why you can't be friends with unbelievers. Or it may just be entitled, You Can't Be Friends with Unbelievers. Right? Or something to that effect. I'll have it worked out by the time you see it. Anyway, the recording you heard in the opening was that, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, is this dude Wack 100. I don't know if it was a debate or they was talking back and forth with Wack 100 and Captain Tazariak. And from the way that it sounds, it's like Wack 100 mentioned, it sounds like threats, really. It's threatening. It was a threatening sound. Now there's a screenshot going around from this dude Wack 100. And this was basically today. Now the video is from a year ago that's seen in this caption, that's seen in this photo. But the words that are typed in is from today or from a recent time. So this is Wack 100 put this post up. And he put up an image of a video. Wack 100 exposes Captain Tazariak has audio with a strange wife. What? Down here, Wack 100 link in bio. Why do Hebrew Israelites reject their special needs kids at Tazariak? We need answers. We're running the content on the 100 side of Clubhouse. Now, you won't allow your own into the chapel because she's one of God's special children? No, this can't be true. Cap ex-wife speaks. You see? So, really, all I want to say about it is that we told you different Israelites, particularly you, Captain Tazariak, we told you. But see, ISUPK is hell-bent on having unbelievers in their Passover and bigging them up. There was a video that I did 8 days ago. Wack 100 endorses ISUPK's Passover. What the fuck? It's in the middle right there. So we telling you different Israelite groups, you Sakaris, and you different people, that when you go around these unconverted masses, they're not on the same wavelength as you. You can't outdo what the scriptures say. You can't defeat what the scriptures tell you. These people are unstable. They are unbelievers. They don't belong even in the same room as Israelites. But we know that. Hey, let's read a few scriptures here. Let's read one here. This is let's grab this one. This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 13. And we'll start at verse 16. It says, all flesh consorteth according to kind, and a man will cleave to his like. What fellowship hath the wolf with the lamb? So the sinner with the godly. What agreement is there between the hyena and a dog? And what peace between the rich and poor? See that? As the wild ass is the lion's prey in the wilderness, so the rich eat up the poor. As the proud hate humility, so doth the rich abhor the poor. Right, you see? So these people from that world, And a lot of you Israelites so busy trying to be a part of that world. You're trying to have everybody around you, inviting these unclean, these unconverted sinners to your Passover when they don't belong there. And that's all that's going to ever happen. A snake is going to be a snake. A nigga in the world, he may say nice things and give you a shout out and do all that and try to endorse your Passover. But at the end of the day, Wack 100 is a rotten, filthy sinner. That's what he is. He's a person of the world. He's not to be trusted. And then just take this as a cautionary tale to you brothers and sisters out there. You can take Wack 100 out of the equation and replace him with whoever you might know that's in the world that you might have an affinity towards or that you trust. You can't trust these people. Beware of the unconverted masses. They're not your friends. They don't love you. The scriptures tell you that many shall betray one another and shall hate one another. Now this dude ready to, you talking all kind of shit. Gonna get the man ex-wife to come give testimony and talk about him and talk about their child and the innermost personal things. And then he threatened him. He said some threatening shit. He might not do it directly to Captain Cesare. He said, "Nah, fuck with you, but I might have to get on some." What did he say? On some penitentiary shit. That ain't no friendly words. That's threatening stuff. But see, you have to learn the hard way. You brothers and sisters out there, pay attention to what you're seeing, because sooner or later, these slip-ups in judgment, these lapses in judgment could result in somebody leaving the planet. Now, I'm just saying, I'm just using this as a backdrop. I don't know what's going on between them. I don't even care. Right? I ain't even no Tazariak fan. I don't care nothing about ISUPK. But I'm using this so that one of you brothers and sisters out there may understand and know you can't trust these unconverted masses. The scriptures tell us to avoid these people. Don't have no dealings with them. Let's read that. We'll read that in the Good News translation. There's Ecclesiasticus 13, and it's gonna be a quick video. Ecclesiasticus 13 and verse 15. Yep. Ecclesiasticus 13 and 15 from the Good News translation. Let's go there. Ecclesiasticus or Ben Sira. I'm sorry. That what it is? No. Ecclesiasticus. And I forgot what it was, brothers. 13 and 15. Yep. 13 and 15 from the Good News translation. It says, every creature prefers its own kind, and people are no different. Just as animals of the same species flock together, so people keep company with people like themselves. A sinner has no more in common with a devout person than a wolf has with a lamb. Rich people have no more in common with poor people than hyenas with dogs. The rich hunt down the poor just as lions hunt down wild donkeys in the open country. Arrogant people have nothing but scorn for the humble, and the rich think of the poor in the same way. Ooh, that's heavy. And if I'm not mistaken, this dude Wack 100, let's see. Wack 100 net worth. Somebody told me the other day this dude had millions of dollars. I don't know if that's true. Yeah, how much is Wack 100's net worth in 2023? Wack 100's estimated net worth is $20 million. Another one says $5 million. Doesn't matter. He's a millionaire. He don't want nothing to do with this truth. Stop trying to force these people that celebrities or, hood rich or whatever. They don't want nothing to do with this truth. And further than that, sinners have nothing in common with those that are trying to be about this life that we're about. It says it right there. Every creature prefers its own kind, and people are no different. Just as animals of the same species flock together, so people keep company with people like themselves. A sinner has no more in common with a devout person than a wolf has with a lamb. Rich people have no more in common with poor people than hyenas with dogs. The rich hunt down the poor just as lions hunt down wild donkeys in the open country. Arrogant people have nothing but scorn for the humble, and the rich think of the poor in the same way. You can't get more plain than that. Now, there's another saying also that says a hard head will make a soft ass. And it will. Let's get this one. Unfruitful works. See, we make these videos. A lot of people view them as hate. If Tazariak and a lot of people in GMS have high, I'll say a few of the top men in GMS, Elder Pastor Har, I'll say Elder Pastor Har sometimes speaks highly of Tazariak. I'll say it again. Elder Apostle Tahar sometimes speaks highly of Captain Tazariak. He does. I say Captain Elder Apostle Tahar is smarter and wiser than all of us. And he just may see things, he sees things that we don't see. You see? I myself, Captain Tazariak, I mean, it is what it is, man. I don't care nothing about no ISUPK. But Elder Pastor Hart got high hopes for a lot of these Israelites. He wanted to, and I would like to see the guy repent. But you can't go on in life moving like this, thinking that you can't be that unspiritual. You can't trust these people in the world. They're not to be trusted. Take heed, brothers and sisters out there. This is Ephesians 5. And a lot of Israelites got that spirit. You think because somebody got money, they have a reputation of the world. Like I said in the past, Jake think that when it comes to somebody like a regular brother on the street, if you try to help them convert, they only worth 5 points. If you get a celebrity worth 25 points. No, there's no respect to persons with the Lord. Wack 100, he made his choice. He doing what he doing. These people of the world, they are not to be trusted. They're not to be, they ain't friends. They ain't brothers. They're of the world. That's all there is to it. And the Lord told us what to do. Ephesians 5 and 11, and have no fellowship with the unfruitful works of darkness, but rather reprove them. We don't want nothing to do with this world and the darkness that's in it. We reprove that shit. And if you come in contact with rappers and different people like that, you are to, be patient, try to teach them a little something, try to give them the light 1 or 2 times, and after that, if they can't get it, you just keep it moving. You can't be fellowshipping with these people. They're not on our level. They're not to be trusted. And this man using all kind of dirty tactics, trying to drag you through the mud to get views. This is Matthew 7 and 6. Give not that which is holy unto the dogs, neither cast ye your pearls before swine, lest they trample them under feet and turn again and rend you. What does this mean? Does this tell you don't take your pearl necklace and throw it in the hog pen where the hog's at? No, that's not what it means at all. Let's go into it. When you look at this word swine, right here in the Greek.
Strong's G 5519. Choiras. Choiras.
Choiras. Right? For the word swine. It says a swine. Let's go further than that with it. When you look it up, a pig, no. Just hold on here. We're going to get it. Swine. From the Merriam-Webster's dictionary. A contemptible person right here. We know that it's a pig, sure. But a contemptible person is related or is looked at as unclean, as a swine. Swine can be a person. That's what it's talking about. Metaphorically, it means don't give something that's holy and precious unto a contemptible person. And when you try to invite these different people to your Passovers, when you try to be friends with them, you do debates, you yoke up with the black consciousness community and tell them, this is my brother right here. Sonnet and all them, those people, they're swine. They're low. They're beneath us. They're beneath the truth. You got to do better than that, Captain Tazariak. I personally don't really have nothing against you. I don't like you, but I don't really have nothing against you. I don't like some of your works. I'll say that. How about that? I don't like some of the things, a lot of the things that your group teaches, but I would still choose you over the rest of the world, the niggas in the world. You are Israelite at the end of the day, and you acknowledge that, and you do teach. Anyway, it's gonna fall on deaf ears. They'll probably play it up. You'll be like, oh, we cool. Nah, man. You didn't hear that maliciousness in that dude's voice? He ready to go on some nigga shit. Let's read one more, and that'll be it. That'll be the video. And first, let's go to the Good News Translation with Matthew 7 and 6. Can we? Matthew 7 and 6 from the Good News Translation. It says, do not give what is holy to dogs. They will only turn and attack you. Do not throw your pearls in front of pigs. They will only trample them underfoot. And not one time you've heard Wack 100 even remotely talk like he trying to receive the gospel. He up there worrying about, I think the whole thing was over white people bowing down and kissing people's feet. What do you care? Here it is. You some gangster. You supposed to be some gangster rapper. Why you got such a problem with some cracker bowing down kissing somebody's shoe? It ain't you. It didn't have nothing to do with you. Why you so mad about it? But that's what they seemed like they was discussing in that video. In that clip. Let's see here real quick. That's what the whole conversation was supposed to be centered around. Right here. Captain Tazariak and Wack 100 battle. Is white people kissing the boot dangerous? Now how the fuck is that dangerous to you, Wack 100? Other than the fact that you don't want your handlers being made fools of, or that they might see it. That ain't got nothing to do with your money. Anyway, you see, this shit can get ugly quick, man. 2 Corinthians 6 and 14. Be ye not unequally yoked together with unbelievers. And I read this on the first video I did about this. I ain't even going to read no more. You ain't supposed to be yoked together with unbelievers. Let's go to the Good News Translation and read it. We'll read it there, and that'll be the end. 2 Corinthians 6 and 14 from the GNT. Look at this. Warning against pagan influences. And Wack 100 is a pagan. Do not try to work together as equals with unbelievers, for it cannot be done. How can right and wrong be partners? How can light and darkness live together? How can the anointed and the devil agree? What does a believer have in common with an unbeliever? How can the Most High's temple come to terms with pagan idols? For we are the temple of the living God. As the Most High himself has said, I will make my home with my people and live among them. I will be their God, and they shall be my people. And so the Lord says, you must leave them and separate yourselves from them, having nothing to do with what is unclean, and I will accept you. I will be your father, and you shall be my sons and daughters, says the Lord Almighty. You must separate from these people. You can't have nothing to do with them. This happens when you trust unbelievers. That's the title. This happens when you trust unbelievers. Unconverted masses. Hey, take heed. Wise up, brothers and sisters out there. Pay attention to these cautionary tales. Next time, it could be a lot worse. All praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Shalom.